The hardware we're looking at, it's called the MPCV stage adapter. It's a piece of hardware that we're going to use on a test flight to adapt the Orion capsule to the Delta IV Heavy launch vehicle. So since this is flight hardware, the moving operations are very critical because it's only one flight asset, and we want to make sure that we treat it and take care of it so that we don't damage it. And so what we did to flip it is we put the MSA hardware on an assembly jig, which is to keep the ring stable. And then we mounted it with blocks and then used a posi-turner machine to flip the MSA 180 degrees to be able to put it on the 7-axis milling machine.
All the different bolts that were used for the clamping mechanism were needed to be clamped to a specific torque to ensure that it was fastened correctly, but at the same time we don't want to over torque it so that we end up damaging the hardware. So there's a specific torque value that you want to make sure that it stays in place, but like I said, don't damage the hardware. So my involvement with this project was actually with the flipping, with the fixture. So the tool that we used to flip the MSA was an existing tool that we had, but it had to be modified in order to accommodate to the MSA. So I was involved with the design of the blocks and the clamps that were used to put the MSA on the tool that we used to flip. So today I saw some of my work in operation. It was great to have something that went from my design board to the actual manufacturing and then being used on a piece of flight hardware.
So what they'll do on the milling machine is they'll machine both the forward and aft flanges of the adapter, and then they'll put all the flight holes, and those will be used to mount the MSA to the Delta IV launch vehicle.